During an extensive 6-year restoration, the Pasfield House was brought back to its original architectural grandeur. Although at first glance you wouldn't know it, the original front parlor was artfully transformed into a gentleman's clubroom and library. But there's more here than meets the eye, and owner Tony Leone lets us in on a little secret.
Tony Leone, as we look at some of your memorabilia, you're a history buff, and I guess it's fitting that you should own an 1896 house and one that fits into the history of Springfield the way this one does.
Yes, thanks.
We're in the library bar, and we haven't gotten a chance to see this room yet, but this would have been one of the rooms off the main parlor, one of the first rooms you saw as you entered the house.
Yes.
And this cabinet, this impressive wooden cabinet behind you, it wasn't even here, was it?
That's correct. This room was the front parlor that George Pasfield would have sat in and overlooked his father's home, the home he grew up in. Mm-hmm. He never moved more than 100 feet away from his original home that he grew up in. Mm-hmm. This was a 40-acre estate. Mm-hmm. The fireplace here is a mirror image of the oak fireplace in the other room. Mm-hmm. It was painted white, so we just ended up staining it cherry to try to match with these bookcases, which are not original, but often people assume that they were originally with the house. Mm-hmm. We wanted to give this that library look. We didn't want a bar to just be in your face, so we created this library bar, which is a kind of a club room, if you will. Mm-hmm. Guests can come down and watch TV. People can have a cocktail, and it really serves very functionally as the bar room when we have receptions, rehearsal dinners, the like.
Okay, so people might wonder, how the heck do you turn this into a bar room? And it took a little bit of thinking to make that available.
It does, and when I show it, everybody gets a big kick out of it. It's very popular. We just open up our cabinets here. Well, there's Carolyn Oxtoby, our bartender,
She's your
our
bartender
celebrity
for the
bartender for the day.
And you slide the cabinet open,
yes.
and there it is. So, okay.
This works out so well. As you can see, it's truly a fully stocked bar. Mm-hmm. With refrigerators and dishwashers and beer coolers and the like, and it's put away, it's tucked away, mm-hmm. so that you don't take away from the original content of the house. Mm-hmm. This room probably went back a few more feet, but I don't think we lose anything, especially it's not symmetric because the fireplace is in the center of the room, but having the bookshelf balance it at this side and having a little longer area on the other side works out well. And then I put some of my fun stuff. People that are traveling to see Lincoln want to as rich of an experience as they can. If they stay here, they can see some of the memorabilia. I have a collection in here of historic newspaper prints that we've colorized. For example, on this wall, this is Lincoln's first and second inaugural. And it's so significant in that the second inaugural prominently shows the dome of the state capitol. And why it does that is Lincoln, during the entire time he was president, kept building the dome. It wasn't built when he was elected president the first time, when he left Springfield. And it was kind of a symbol of the strength of the Union. And though he was criticized for spending that much money, they wanted to get it completed, and there it is, completed for his second inaugural. We certainly have some great history books on Lincoln. You know, the opening of the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library, I had some of the top authors have dinner here. They rented the place and had a little soiree the night of the fireworks. I don't think many of them sat there and watched the fireworks. Yeah. They came over here, we had a nice dinner, and when they saw I had so many of their books, they literally had me open the bookshelf. They grabbed the books out of here and signed a ton of them. So I've got Harold Holzer, I've got some of the top Lincoln authors that have personalized the books, and I even have Mo Rocca, who is a hilarious comedian, all about presidents' pets, and he even authorized it or autographed it for me. So it's kind of fun. I've had some people here that love to look at the library and check out a book and read it while they're here. We have some little mini collections. We're a very little mini museum.
Yeah, yeah.